Very excited for that. Let me turn off my fan. I think it's loud in the background. Move this, get this microphone closer to me. And this is an early access game, so everybody's talking about survival games. This is a survival game, and you can play with up to 16 players in one world. I was playing this solo dolo just because I wanted to get myself familiar with, you know, the world and controls, and without spoiling too much ahead of time, I had a good time. That's what I'll say. So you're gonna watch. I'm gonna do live commentary. I just recorded it silently, so this is all just my commentary right now. And like I said, feel free to be in the chat. We're gonna talk, we're gonna hang out, and at the end I'll do a giveaway. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. Loading screen's crazy. This is not installed on the SSD, so that may be a factor as to why we have those crazy long load screens. But it is what it is. It's early access. They'll get it. They'll get it sorted. Definitely a long load screen, man. Running out of random stuff to talk about. Okay, here we go. I am born. I wake up inside of a cage-like device, a shelter, a Orbis metal furnace. Out of the fire, out of the oven, and into the frying pan. Look at my character. First of all, look at those graphics. See the ground? See like the reflections off of the ground? It's really, really good. And the controls pretty smooth. Got an attack, got a little dodge roll. Figuring it out. Going to the vault, cinder vault. About to commune with the flame. You've slumbered for too long, Flameborn. The realm of ember has fallen, shroud consumed by the shroud. Now the one flame calls for you. Find a place in the ruined world and construct a flame altar to create shelter from the dark. Alright, so let's go find shelter. Let's go to the shelter. I gotta clean the spot. I got dibs. I got dibs. Alright, wait, so showing me all the different icons. So you can navigate quickly. Here you can find the requirements and ingredients for each recipe. So you can pin recipes to get notifications once you have collected enough. Alright, so I gotta build a flame altar. And I'll be going there to the plains from my first base. Wow, look at this beautiful view. It is crazy. That's some Skyrim level stuff. This looks really good. You see like the mist next to me on my right? Yeah, that's really cool. And there's my marker. That's where I got to get to. Now what I am wondering is if I can see it, can I get to it? Like that mountain, can I actually get to that mountain? I'm pretty sure I can. And I would have liked to have some people to play with. That would have been dope as well. Got some looting. Alright, we got a bandage. Gonna definitely come in handy. Good. Definitely gonna need that torch. Oh, and I can smack people with the torch. Waka waka. Yeah, that's definitely hot. I like that. That's hot. Get it? Alright, what you got? What you got for me? We're in this crazy cave. The lighting is cool too. How it went from shadows to this. Wish my guy had shirt on though, and some shoes. Got me out here barefoot. Whew. But struggle's real. Alright, so let me see. I got torch, bandage. Just messing around, seeing what everything has. Alright. So it says, if you look in the top left corner, it says I'm sheltered. So I guess that's like a buff that I have. The flame allows you to resist the shroud, but if you linger, you will perish. Escape the shroud to replenish your maximum time in the shroud. Okay, so the shroud is the shadow realm. I don't want to stay in there for too long or I'll die. Gotta be careful. Enshrouded. Oh, you can see it. You can see the mist. Oh, it's the mist. It's the mist from the Stephen King book and movie. I got you. I'm with that. So lock onto foes. I'm about to beat this little. What is this? A goblin? Oh. Got him. And I got some XP. Yep, pick it up. Torn cloth. Rusty short sword. I gotta try out that sword. Oh, and I got a shirt, a rag shirt. I'll put that on later. Fire when they get burned. That'd be cool. Shroud spores. That's gonna come in handy later. Sword. So we got block. That's cool. I always love that from Fallout when you step outside and the light is glared like that. If you fall, you'll rise again at your last return beacon. Okay, so that's my return beacon. Dang, I'm just really impressed by the graphics. Like, it looks really clean. It looks good. It does have a bright, vibrant art style, and I'm with it. I'm with it 100%. So we got a new location that we've discovered. Looks like a cool spot. Captain's journal. Yeah, probably not gonna read all that. Old chambers and yeah, too much. Alright. The sleeping fast forward time. No, it doesn't look like it. I guess maybe that's just for health. Just replenishes your health. Oh, I'll take some of that loot. Some of that sweet loot. Give me that. Yes, another chest. So with these games, I'm always grabbing as much loot as I can. I love these style games. Even though I get lost in them, I'm playing for hours. If I can get the time to spend 40 hours within this, I'm going to give you guys a review. This is just first impressions. So first impressions, I'm very impressed with what I see so far. The lighting is good. Combat's pretty smooth. I don't have any issues with the combat. We got a roll. Well, can't catch that. I'm going to try to get that rabbit just now. I didn't show you guys character customization, but that was fine too. I had no issues with character customization. I guess maybe more hairstyles, more black hairstyles too. Like I got this kind of faded thing going on with like faded sides and the, I guess, dreads. But just give me more. I'm always down to have, you know, more hairstyles. I have no problems with that. Food. Nice. Definitely that survival aspect. And you get perks from it, so that's cool too. Alright, we're going back into the mist. The Enshrouded. the mist. I like it. Break the environment a little bit. Well, not the environment. No, I wouldn't say that. You could break some little small things and loot that. That's pretty cool, though. What is that? Water is a great source of vitality. Drink it to enhance your stamina and regenerate it faster. Okay. So stamina is the blue bar. Stamina increased. Okay. I still have the rest of perk. And if you see on the top left corner, there's a water droplet with the benefit and the perk of it still there. And then something underneath it that looked like food. I guess that was from the mushroom that I ate. Yep, see, food type already active. Alright, so I'm in the plains. And now I have to build a flame altar. Basically, it's like a fire pit, and that's where I'm going to set up my campgrounds at. So we got to do that. So these are all the things that you can build: workbench, flame altar, construction hammer, bandage, campfire, lockpick, shield, club. Good stuff. Gather some resources. I need some wood and some stone. Give me those mushrooms. Give me that. Give me that. Is that a honeycomb? Oh, it's a wax. Yeah, it is honey. So I got a honey and I got wax. And some cereal. I'm guessing the wax is for a torch, I would say. Put that on the stick with some cloth and then you have a torch. I didn't study the recipe, so I don't remember. I'm really loving the lighting, like the god rays and all that. Oh, I'm enshrouded. Black in this tree. I'm trying to find stone. Those things are not stone. What are they? I'll take it. Ooh, got a recipe for a staff. Shroud liquid. Don't drink that, folks. Okay, I got a recipe for rough stone block. That's probably for just building my base. Oh, there's a stone right there. Bet. Let's go. Oh, that's a big one. String. Oh, string's gonna come in handy for bow and arrows. Sound like I just heard something fall from the sky too. Alright, so we're here. Let's start with the flame altar. Luckily, we just need stone. So that's in my inventory, so now I just gotta place it. Where to put it at? I guess right here. That's fine. Now let's commune with the flame. You are not alone. There are other survivors drowsing in nearby ancient vaults. Find them so they may aid in your journey. Go gently. One beckons nearby, just outside the shroud's grasp. So upgrade altar, strengthen the flame. Oh, I definitely gotta play this with people. Because then we can build up way faster. I'm also going to check out Power World. I might make that Wednesday's game. You guys can let me know in the chat. I do have some other games I gotta do reviews and content on. I have a whole backlog of Steam Next Fest games from last year. They might just make it into the B-roll side of things. They might. It depends. Just because I've been, you know, trying to get better with time management. You know, I got the little one. He's keeping me pretty busy. There's this deer. Oh, that's a goat. Take some animal fur. I'm gonna take that. Now I'm curious if I go to sleep, will that fast forward things? I'm just gonna keep picking up this stuff for right now. Oh, you trying to jump on me? Werewolf. It's the wolf wolf. That block, got that block. Tried to get me. Took a little bit of health off me. I need a bandage, that's all. That's all. Tease nothing but a scratch. So if you look down off that cliff to my right, that's all mist, all the Enshrouded. So you better be careful if you're going down there. Campsite. Ooh, wahoo! Thank you. Thank you, Shani. Shani's Corner. Appreciate that. We're just checking out this new game that just released. It's called Enshrouded. So it's a survival game, and you're in this like world where there's mist, and in the mist are even crazier nightmare creatures. So think of like Stephen King's Mist mixed with, you could say, Minecraft. So I'm surviving. I'm here by myself. I don't have anybody with me. I'm solo dolo. I'm sleeping right now trying to see if I can fast forward time, but apparently can't fast forward time, so I gotta be in the dark, and you know the dark is more dangerous. I just got attacked by a wolf. Crazy. I jumped. Alright, so that's the overhanging archway. Right now I have to find another survivor, so that's where I'm heading towards. Oh, but there's a wolf. Bang. Bang. Yep, got him. Get some bones. Oh. I'm just checking something. So a shield would come in handy. This club, there's the bow like I was telling you. You need twigs and strings. I need some wood logs and strings to make a shield. Shield's definitely going to be one of my top priorities. A wand? Ooh, you're a wizard, Harry. I could be a wizard out this joint. Ice bolt, some rags. Definitely need those rags. Okay, got some string. Need some more string. More string. Make him out of plant fiber. That's cool. Ice bolt, shooting ice beams at people. And then when I shoot them, I'm gonna be like, chill out. I'm gonna use ice puns. Chill out. Freeze. You need to cool down. Alright, got my shirt on. Look at my drip. Got the poor man's drip going on. I got that wand now. And I got those ice bolts. We ready. We ready. Now, if I can just figure out how to properly equip it, I'll be much better off. I'll just put it in my hotbar and go from there. Whoa, 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 don't delete. That's not what we want to do. I have like 3 different torches. Just needs to organize this thing a little bit more. Put my assault weapons next to each other so that way they're closer to get to. Alright, let's see. Oh, and it's got a little glow to it too. Yep. Hogwarts Legacy what? Hogwarts Legacy what? It's all about that Enshrouded right now. It's all about that Enshrouded. Dang. Did I just destroy some of the grass too? I ain't even noticed that. Like when I shot that ice beam, did you see the grass go away? Because that's what it looked like happened. That's cool. Oh, but then it came back. Okay, never mind then. Guess that was just a little graphical thing. But yeah, no, West Philly AJ needs to see this game. So, AJ, that's one of the people that you've seen on the channel before, and we do the Talking Wrestling podcast. He loves Power World and Hogwarts Legacy. This is Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not in school though, but I got the wand. That's the only reason why I said that. And then Power World because it's like a survival game, open world style survival game. But y'all let me know. Have y'all played either of those two games? Hogwarts Legacy probably. I'm assuming somebody's played in the chat just because it's the more known game. And then Power World is a big game that's taken off in this year. I got it downloaded. I just haven't got a chance to play it. Little one, so I tried to play it last night. And then Lil Simon was just screaming his head. Yo, come get me. Play with me. I want to do this. I want to do that. I gotta see y'all. I mean, they have a resistance towards it. Or a stronger level than they're all 3. I think my character's level 2. And I'm running out of stamina. I can't even dodge it. Out of dodges. Yeah, they were level 3, so they were higher level than me. Good stuff. Got my XP though. Need that XP. See his bridge? Nice. Can I cross it? Okay, so I gotta unlock the grappling hook. That's very Zelda and Castlevania of you. A little bit of a Metroidvania. I like that. I'm not mad at it. What is this? Oh, nothing. It was just a random club. Looked like it was a club. It had like red on it, so I thought it was something legendary. Alright, now we're about to venture into the Enshrouded. The Enshrouded. Stay on the path, at least the shrouds can take you. Oh, it's called the Shroud. Yeah, we're going into the Shroud. Now this is way deeper into the Shroud than we've been before. You can see how misty it is. Yep, this is crazy. Something gonna run up on me. I just know it. Look, see, I told you. Golem. Oh, he's weak to fire. So take note of that. Those ice golem people are weak to fire. But the torch isn't that strong. Hourglass, wait. It replenishes the time. Okay, so if I use that hourglass, it'll replenish the time that I can stay in the Enshroud. I'm sorry, in the Shroud. I mean, I got enough time. 4 minutes, and I know where this is at, so I can just come back to this. Just gonna loot a couple things. Yeah, we're still looking for that sleeping survivor. That's the path that we're on. Got this little cave thing. Does this take me out of the Shroud? Because I'm going up higher. Yep. The higher you go, I'm not in the mist anymore. And and you can see my timer's going up. My shroud meter, or like how long I can stay in there without vanquishing. Nice little base camp set up over there. Let's loot that. Let's see what they got. Do I have any food to cook? You can cook some berries and some mushrooms. So let's cook these mushrooms. I think it's also like Sea of Thieves, where you can overcook it. Because I'm holding that button and then letting go. I haven't tried to overcook any food yet because, you know, I just don't want to waste any food. You'll probably still be able to eat it if it's burnt. You just don't get the same amount of benefits. Probably. Hey, Freddy. What's good? Oh, what's that I'm up with you? Freddy, this is Enshrouded. This is the next big game. So this game is a survival open world game. Think of it like your Minecraft that you so-called fancy. So-called. So it's open world. 16 players can play in one game. It has combat. It has exploring. It has a dangerous zone like the Nether, but it's not really. You don't go underground. You just go into the mist. So think of more like the Mist movie or the book Stephen King. That's what the Shroud is called. Or yeah, the Shroud is called the Mist in here. I'm solo right now on this gameplay session because this is still early access, and I also don't have many like PC friends to check this out with. It does kind of look like 7 Days to Die. Yeah, so it's definitely in that survival genre. But you see how I'm like breaking the little stone, gathering resources. So yeah, you've seen them all before. What makes this game fun is just I like the combat better than 7 Days to Die for sure. Combat is tight. He's strong as hell. That's right. Stone on stone to do that. But you see how they have real world, like the map deformation? Because if you look at the ground, I can actually dig under into the ground. So that's funny too. Hitting them weights, man. That hammer looks like Mjolnir from Thor. What that hammer does is just allow you to base build. So like, it just opens up the menu for you to put down walls and stuff. Like walls, floor, roof, and all that. So you need the hammer before you can do any of that. Just completely obliterated that tree. But you notice I didn't get any resources from it because I didn't use the right tool for the job. Now I'm about to use the axe because that's the proper tool, and then I can actually get some wood. So then hopefully I can get the wood logs and then build a shield. Because I was fighting without a shield. I just have a rusty sword. Like I don't have even a, what's it called, a blacksmith yet. So I'm still very early in the game. Getting the wood now. I couldn't get the wood at first because I was using a pickaxe. So I was using the wrong tool, but yeah, now I can get the wood. I just needed the axe, that was all. Oh, I got you. This is insert erection joke. Freddy always ratchet. Hashtag Freddy Ratchet. Freddy Ratchet. That's about to be your new nickname. Freddy Ratchet. Forget Freddy Jones. He's Freddy Ratchet. He said, I'll take it. You shall be henceforth known as Freddy Ratchet. I bestow this name upon you, good sir. That's my Anthony Hopkins. Hesoever have his head in the gutter, and be true of heart and best of puns, shall have the powers bestowed of Freddy Ratchet. Oh, and I got my shield, by the way. Let's go. Working on that bow next, so I just need some twigs and some string. String is easy, you just pick up plant fiber. No, not yet. This is not on PS5 just yet. So this just dropped on the 24th. So this is still early access. They're still adding content to it. In fact, I'm gonna just double check, because usually PS5 doesn't get too many early access games, but I know Xbox has been, because they got Power World. So I'm just gonna double check. It's always good to Google. But as far as I know right now, strictly PC platforms. Yeah, just PC right now. But it says they have a set release date for late 2024, which is interesting because you're already early access. So how are you having a release date in the same year? Usually you'll do a year or two in early access to add all the features. Because when you early access, you can release the game on PC with bugs and still get paid with the promise and hope that you'll fix the game. Oh, got my bow. And with the promise and hope that you'll fix the game. Shoot me too. And you got a crossbow that's shooting 3. Gosh. Anyway, so yeah, it's coming out on PS5 late 2024, allegedly anyway. And 16 players. Hopefully it'll support crossplay, because I will definitely play this with you. This is fun. Okay, so I'm about to run up on this guy. We got a sneak feature. Well, not run up on him, but sneak up on this guy. Bang, bang, bang. That mask is crazy with all the spikes on it. You can't eat the bow. And they have shields too. It's like, now I gotta think smarter. Now that's the AI more clever. You know what this fight's like now? I'm remembering. It fights like Dragon's Dogma. That's made by Capcom. So that came out around the same time Skyrim was fighting in Skyrim. Skyrim took off more than Dragon's Dogma did. But yeah, the combat is more action than it is janky. Fallout's a little janky in melee, but this is really good. wonder what I can do with the metal scraps. Well, I can probably use that to fix my sword. So you see the sword has, what is that called? Durability. So once you run out all the durability, it does less damage. Like it's broken, basically. Those are those birthing chambers that the other players come out of. So that's what I'm looking for right now. I gotta find the sleeping survivor. And that'll build my base camp up with more people. There are gonna be NPCs though. I'm going Reddit, see if anybody wants to play this. Make some friends. It's creepy as heck inside of here. What is that? Got him. Boom. With the big boom. Nice. Bang, bang. Getting crazy. Oh. What? Would you look at who it is? Well, well, well. Why, hello there to you too. It's been forever and a day, Ben. Where the hell you been? Yeah, for sure. Oh, you've been to school. Well, of course, naturally. It's a Monday, so I'm assuming you have class. So I appreciate you even having this on in the background. Just stopping by. Do appreciate that. The more important thing is, how's those grades? Lots of snow, so no school today. Oh, you're so lucky. Great time. Okay. What is your highest graded subject and what's your lowest graded subject? Like, what subject are you doing the best in and what subject are you doing the worst in? You can fast travel back to your home by opening your map. Okay, cool. Home level 1. Nice. Best subject is English or history. Worst subject is math. Ah, okay. English better be your best subject. You're speaking English. Well, you're typing English right now, so better be your best subject. History, that's a good one though. History probably was not one of my better subjects. Math, I do enjoy math. Depends on which grade of math we're talking about, because once we got into trigonometry, formulas, that I started to not care about as much. I didn't mind equations, but when you had to plug in formulas, I just started to say, I'm not a big fan of this. So it depends on what level of math we're on. Oh wait, hey, there's my chat thing. How do I get all the way down there? Oh, I don't know how to move it either. I just seen that pop up. Why only yours popped up and it's all the way here at the bottom? That's so crazy. It's literally just now coming. That's crazy. And I don't even know how to move it. History is your favorite. You like math up until 8th grade when we did geometry. No, math, like I said, math is cool once you get to 11th and 12th grade. Then it starts being like, ugh. And you got to solve for, if I can remember, trinomials, polynomials. Nope. Don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want nothing to do with that. That's just me, though. I'm like, nah. Can't do it. But we got the blacksmith unlocked now. Oh, and let me tell you what this is. So this is Enshrouded. So Enshrouded is the next big wave of games. So people love survival games, especially on Steam. They cling to them like crazy. So this is a survival game that you can play with up to 16 people, open world. What else? 16 people, open world. I was able to try this out early, so shout out to the devs for that. I put in about 2 hours on the demo. It's officially out now in early access. Survival game. They have a mist feature called the Shroud. You go in there, you fight some higher level enemies. I'm playing solo right now. Oh, we got Mr. Gilder in here. Hello. Morning to you as well. Wait. You're in a different time zone. You must be West Coast. For me, it is 1:52, so we're afternoon. But morning to you. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. My favorite subject was back to what I was saying. I think, is there a set price yet? Yeah, let me pull it up. It is scroll down. $30. It's not on console just yet. Console comes out later in the year because it's still early access, so they're still fixing the bugs. So technically right now they have it on sale for $26.99, but in this chat I'm going to put the regular full price and then put on sale afterwards. Then put the on sale. There you go. That way you can see both. Nah, it's 1:52 here as well. Oh, well then, Gilder, it is not morning time where you're at. It is afternoon. So, top of the afternoon to you. Top of the afternoon to you. The one thing that I do want to find out is if it supports crossplay, because Freddy's going to probably get it, and I need to see. Yeah, I definitely say it has some potential. Freddy's going to get it, and I want to play with Freddy. And I was trying to, while playing this and commenting, go on the Reddit, the subreddit, and see if I can get some friends, because if we can get 16 people playing, it's going to be crazy. And to you, my dear friend, thank you. It's good to be here with you today. Seems like it has some potential. Yep, for sure. Definitely. Graphically, I like it. Looks fine. A little bit of popping going on. Like, if you look at the blacksmith right now, it's not the best, but it's cool for me. I like it. Because if you look at my shirt, my rags, you can see the individual texture lines. So, it's good. And combat is fun. There's a dodge roll feature, so I like it. If you get it, oh, so you're on PC? Yeah, if you get it, let me know, because I need people to play with. If you're getting it on console, let me know that too, so that way I can find out if it's crossplay. But it's not on console just yet. That's later in 2024. It's coming to PC. Or sorry, it's on PC right now. You're gonna see me build this base up just a bit. I would say your PC could run it, because even though I have the graphics turned up, they're cutesy style graphics, so it's not photorealistic. But when any game I play, my PC gets hella hot anyway. So I have a review coming out where I'm doing some fans, and I bought some fans on my PC. So anything really fries my GPU. So technically, you might be on to something saying that. You might have a point. Like every game is cooking my whole graphics card. Let me feel my. Okay, yeah, it's a little warm. It's not bad though. It's not bad. You can just always turn it down. Put it on low settings. Just because, like I said, it's not photorealistic. There's no Call of Duty. Alright, so I have to build a shop. So you unlock the NPC, and this is how you open up the items like tree that you can build. So you can only build a certain amount of items with the material list. So in order to get the next stage of weapons, because I got rusty weapons, but in order to get like better quality weapons, I have to get the NPC unlocked, which I do. I found him. That's the blacksmith, and now the blacksmith needs an actual place to work inside of. So we're going to build him an actual blacksmith store. So you'll see me start trying to figure out how to do that. Basically, you use the construction hammer. And then it's funny because when I was first playing it, I didn't know that the blacksmith doesn't move. So you're gonna see me put this all down. Requirements. It seems like you should be able to run it. Good. Let me see requirements. Scroll down. On the low end, a Ryzen 2700 or Intel i7 8700. That's not too bad. It's still relatively new. 16 gigs RAM. That should be standard for everybody. Graphically, now I feel like it is a little bit demanding because they want a 2070.
Don't waste your breath.
Because that means you can't use a 1060. Most people are rocking, I think it's 1060s. I don't remember what the last Steam survey said, like what's the most popular or most currently used graphics card. But 2070's older, but it's not old yet. Like there's still people that have 1060s, 1050s in their rig. And then I don't know much about the AMD. Oh, you know what? I was looking at recommended. Let me see, required. Minimum. I was looking on the wrong side. Minimum is starting over. Processor i5, 6400. Good. Ryzen 5. Oh, yeah. See, these are much better. These are much better. Graphics card, 1060. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. You can run this. I was looking at the recommended side. Yeah, minimum. You can run it on minimum. For sure. 1060. Look, see, I was right. This 1060. The most used is the 1060 series. Oh, 1600 series. That might be old though. Yeah, it's the 1600 series. If you're talking about the what is it? The Radeon, like AMD, a little bit older. But if you're talking about 1060 for the RTX, like Nvidia ones, then still older. But it's just so popular and it's strong. It's just like a really good graphics card. So. Like right now, I have a, what do I have? I have a 3080, and when the new ones came out, the 40s, I didn't even bother with them. Oh, you're talking about the GTX 1660 or 1650s. Ooh, when did they come out? Let me look those up real fast. So now you got me stumped with that one. Interesting. Let me see how old they are. Waiting. They came out. I was just showing the prices. Release date. There it is. Oh, that's 2019. That's not bad. 2019 is about 5-ish years ago. Yeah, 5 years. That's about a console cycle because the consoles refresh. I want to say they refresh every 7 years. Because yeah, 4 in 2013, PS5 20. So yeah, 7 years. You're good. They're good. That's perfectly fine. My first PC, I built a budget PC. I was watching this YouTuber. His name is Austin Evans, and he put out a video. He was like, you can build a PC. This is what got me into gaming on PC. He's like, you can build a PC for like $400 right now. It was something along those lines. And of course that didn't include the keyboard, the mouse, and the monitor. So I built my PC based off that. Really low, really like basic, but I was able to run so many games. I turned down the settings, but on some of them I would turn them up, and obviously everything would get hot. But yeah, PC's pretty good. Get the right parts for sure. Now, oh, by the way, that was back in 2015, 2014. So all those prices have gone up. So you can't probably build. You love Austin Evans? Yeah, I used to watch a lot of his videos too. Now he's an op. He's opposition. I'm trying to be like him. So I can't watch him no more, because then you don't want to copy. You don't want to be too heavily inspired by. And also, I just don't have time. But I do still catch his thumbnails. I'm still subscribed. Yeah, he's great. I like him. I still watch him. Who else I watch? Marquez Brownlee. Mr. Who's the Boss. I love tech YouTubers. There's another guy. He got the long hair and he talks about PC. I cannot think of hardware. No, PC. Gamers Nexus. Gamers Nexus. Linus Tech Tips. Who else? So many. I don't watch a lot of the videos, like I said, anymore, because I'm too busy working on my own videos. But I'll see the thumbnails and I'll be impressed. I'm like, oh, okay, I want to check this out. I wanna watch this if I have some time. But yeah, I like tech YouTubers. And movie. No, I only watch one movie review YouTuber. I don't watch really much of anybody else. Maybe two. So Mr. Sunday Movies. I don't know if you would call them a movie review YouTuber. They like podcast buddies. That's kind of what me and Elbow do. When we do Talking to Teacups, we have our own little podcast and we talk about different things, like nerdy stuff. And then, what's the other person? Oh, Jeremy Johns. I watch them. Favorite viewers, Cinema Sins. I haven't seen them in forever. That was my young boy days. I remember Cinema Sins. Roll credits. Yo, Cinema Sins, let's go. I don't know if they're still good though, since I haven't seen them in so long. Like them, I've legitimately stopped watching. It was just so much. And again, nothing wrong with that. You get big, you gotta keep doing it. But I was like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, I remember them. Shout out to them. And then they had offshoots too. They had Brand Sins. I love that. But that was a different person. But that was just hopefully part of their network. And they would take like brands like Gap, whoever, and then talk about all their sins. That was my shot. I like that one. But yeah, Cinema Sins was good. Cinema Wins. I forgot about that. Cinema Wins, I don't think I really cared for. And the funny thing is, Cinema Wins, was that the same person? Because I know they had other people do similar things. I don't remember if Cinema Wins was a part of their network or like just another copycat. But I remember there was a person who was doing similar things to them, and I think maybe they started off as their own individual copycat and then became part of their little network. It's been a long time. You taking me back. This is a nostalgia trip right here. Dang. Cinema Sins, Cinema Wins. Wow. That's great. I appreciate that, because it's been a while since I thought about them. Now you about to make me go back and look at a video. I got a lot of people that I'm subscribed to. I haven't, like I said, been watching too many videos. And then I've started watching wrestling again, so that's taking up a lot of my time. This thing, wrestling comes on too much. It's too much wrestling. So because I do that wrestling podcast, I try to be a little bit knowing what's going on. It's too much. Let me see what you said. I remember I was expecting the same voice, but it was a different voice, but it was a part of the network. I think they were linking each other's bios. Okay, good. It is part of the network. Yep. I knew it was something different about Cinema Wins, and I was like, I can't remember because it's been so long. But yeah, it was a different voice. Yeah, but that's incredibly smart and incredibly successful. I appreciate them, because I used to watch them. I think IGN put me. I either saw them first from my sister or IGN, because IGN was like, oh, these people are talking about the Avengers and how many times this and this happened, and then it was like, okay, I'm gonna check them out, and then I thought it was funny, and then I liked it because it would recap movies, so you could be like, oh, I've watched this movie now. So that's another thing that I like too. Like, it would feel like you've watched the whole movie with them. They did it with Pacific Rim. It was funny. They did it with Transformers, and they would make catchphrases too, like earn that paycheck, Tyrese, because he was in Transformers 1 too. I don't even know if he was in it, but yeah, it was good stuff. Gives me hope as a faceless YouTuber. Gives me hope. I can one day be cool like them. Be cool like that. Now, watch what's about to happen on screen as I become so embarrassed. So what happens is the blacksmith doesn't move, or at least I didn't figure out how to move him. So I built this house all in the wrong spot, meaning I have to build the walls around the actual guy. As far as I know, I couldn't figure it out. So I put all that housing there for no reason. Very salty, very upset. I was mad about that. Because I was like, why is the mission not saying it's done? I've built him a shop. But I figured out, okay, if I just build the walls around him, which is on the opposite side of the flame, then I'll be done. But yeah, I was very salty about that. I was very mad. Because I thought if you talk to him, okay, have him follow you, he'll follow you to the next side. But nope, he doesn't. He just stays where he's at. Like, look at him, sitting there. And I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, mission done. Let's go. I built your shop. Come on, blacksmith. Says the blacksmith wants a proper shop to smith and work in. Here you go. I've built your shop. He's there. Okay, let me talk to him. See what he has to say. Those are two different missions. Cleansing fire. That's where you go into the mist and cleanse out the fire. Glider. I don't do glider on this video. I ended it before I do glider, but I'm waiting. And where is he at? Still standing there. I'm sitting there looking. Okay, construction hammer. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's how you move them. The tutorial didn't really clarify. I just never move him. And I just say, okay, let me just build the walls around this guy. So nerve-wracking. You know what else I used to watch as far as YouTubers, especially when I was younger? What Culture. I loved them. I think they still exist, but I think some of the people left because I remember hearing some of their voices on different channels. But I like the accents. I like the English or British accent. So What Culture and What Culture Comics, What Culture Wrestling. Those were the only ones I remember. But yeah, that was really cool. Just a simple top 10 list. Like, I'm eventually going to start making top 10 videos and lists. Hopefully I can put my own spin on it because I know that's an oversaturated thing. But those videos are a lot more clickable. People will watch them. That's why I appreciate you, Gilder, and who else was here? Freddie, for being here, because I know people don't typically care about gameplay videos anymore. So I appreciate y'all being here, but I think the top 10 people really want to see. Oh yeah, definitely check them out. What Culture. Some of the people have moved, like I said, to some other wrestling channels, and then I think one of the girls, she went to some PlayStation thing, because I remember I was looking up games coming out, because I was trying to make my own list of games coming out for a certain month, and I heard that voice, and I'm like, wait, that's the girl from What Culture? She left. But yeah, top 10 videos, or not even top 10, just a list. Listicles, I think they call them. Like, if it's an article, listicles, I want to get into them, because those videos, they do well, and they don't really run out. Unless it's something more current events, they don't run out. So you can do, like the first one, or one of the ones that I want to do, so you get a little sneak peek, is like 10 sympathetic characters from the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Because there's characters on there that does some bad things, but they're sympathetic. Like, one character from Metal Gear Solid 3 is Boss. Not Big Boss, but regular Boss. Even though she betrayed her country, allegedly, she's still sympathetic because she did it for a reason, and her country betrayed her, in all honesty. So, those type of videos. I've been practicing with my movie reviews, working on my editing, And then at the end of the year, I did a 2022 best movies and 2022 worst movies. So, like I said, practicing my editing just so it can look good. Because I can do the voice, I can do the scripting, that part's fine. It's just the editing. I want to make sure it's something visually on screen that people want to see, not just trash.
Break a leg. Oh, several.
He said break a leg, that's funny. Alright, here's where we start removing everything. Oh, not yet. Still figuring it out. Speaking of my like 10 list videos, so I did two. I did one for best movies of the year for last year, and then one for worst. And it's funny because the one for worst has more views. People always click on things that are negative on YouTube, and it's just funny because even I do it too. There's this newer YouTuber that I check out who's like real clickbaity, but I just always fall for the trap because it's just interesting. His thumbnails are good and his titles are, you know, clickbaity but catchy. His name is Moon, just like moon, like the moon in the sky. And his videos are always like exaggerated. They're like, oh my God, social media is going to destroy mankind. And I'm like, oh, okay, tell me how. And you watch it. His edits are great. I don't know if he does his own edits. I'm sure he pays someone, but his edits are on point. That's what makes them good. So he has his voice and he has his edits with music and stuff. So that, shout out to him. But he's definitely clickbaiting. He's rage baiting or clickbaiting. He's doom baiting, I would say. Because it'll say, why men are no longer men anymore. And it'll be like a photo of a guy in the 1940s, like a war hero, and then a guy in the 2020s that's got the moisturized skin on, coiffed hair. And I'm like, oh, tell me why men aren't men anymore. I want to know. I always fall for the trap every single time. But yeah, you're right. You said, I think people have closer opinion on negatives than positives. Yeah. People want to see you spill the tea. They want to see that crazy stuff. They want to see, you know, you expose the truth. Why are things going wrong? Or why is this movie that you watched so bad? Ooh, you know what that reminds me of? One of the first videos I've seen of that movie review guy I was talking about, Jeremy Johns. His first ever video, or at least one of his first ever videos, was him reviewing Transformers 2009, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, whatever the second one was, 2009. That was his first movie review, and he was just angry with it. He was raging, and that video got him so many views because people like to see angry stuff. Oh, Angry Gamer? Angry Joe Gamer? Is that what it's called? Anyway, that YouTuber, really big, really popular because people like negative stuff. So you are 100% correct. People will gravitate towards negative more than they will positive. Myself included. I'll click on it and I'll be like, oh, this is interesting. And you see on screen, I finally learned that I gotta build it around him. I just don't like making negative content, but I guess that's the cheat code to success. I did one time in a joking way for this game that I was playing that ran poorly on my console. Must have had my settings wrong, and I couldn't even commit to being angry at it, but I did. It's a funny little video, so if you look it up, I'll put the title in here. Hold on, let me type this in. Tannenberg Broke Me. It's on the Epic Game Store playlist. It's just me kind of ragging on it in a little playful way. I don't even know how to spell it. Whatever. Epic Games freebie playlist, I think it's called. But yeah, Tannenberg Broke Me. Funny. I was still practicing my editing there. I'm still learning, trying to get better at it. I think this year I want to move to DaVinci or Adobe Premiere. That didn't take up so much time. My wife is always like, how long you gonna be working on these videos? I'm like, I don't know. It take a long time. I couldn't even tell you. But yeah, Tannenberg broke me. It's hilarious. To me. It's not even that funny, but to me, I'm remembering it now, and I'm like, yo, I was, to me, I was funny. It makes me laugh. And it wasn't even nothing wrong with the game. It was just, I don't know, somehow my recording software was on. Like, it hasn't happened since, but that one time I was recording and playing the game, and it was just laggy, and it caused me to get killed. Like, it caused me to get killed, because I was actually kind of good at that. Kinda. I like to think I was. But yeah, that wasn't like extremely negative, and nobody really clicked on that. I don't know how many views it has like right now as of this day. Can I? What am I doing with this? Let me open up another window real fast. Just out of my own curiosity now. So playlist. I'm gonna check it. We're gonna find out right now. So many views it has. It's been a while since I've done an Epic Game Store freebies. I didn't know if I could keep it going because I was like, I'm running out too much stuff. But I might bring it back. Oh, is it not in this playlist? Tannenberg. That's crazy. Now I have to search it. I don't know why it's not in this playlist though. Come on. Oh no, it's not. Alright, that's cool. I did not finish Hogwarts Legacy. So I have a whole bunch of streams that I gotta keep doing. I had got nervous from streaming for a while. I was like, man, nobody wanna watch these streams. You weren't there then, so I didn't have any emotional support. So I just gave up. I was like, Ben's in school, everybody's in school, what am I doing here? So yeah, I just gave up streaming, and I just slowly am getting back to it. I found the Tannenberg broke me thing. It's 48 views. It's pretty nice for me. It's nothing though, in the grand scheme of things, but yeah, I found the video. Tannenberg broke me. But yeah, I want to finish that. Hogwarts Legacy. Couple other games too. That's why I was trying to tell. And the also other thing too, having Little Cypher, that also took away a lot of my time. Like right now, he is with his mama, chilling, so I got a little bit of time. And after this, what I gotta do? Wash clothes, all kinds of stuff. I don't think I'm gonna wash clothes today. I think I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. I understand the busy schedule part though. I definitely do. That's why I don't even be pressuring, and I get it. I try to do Mondays and Wednesdays only because, so basically Saturdays are the podcast, that's Talking in Teacups podcast, so I don't think it needs 2 live streams in one day. And then now my buddy who loves wrestling, I said, well, I'll give you a podcast. He has Thursdays. So Thursdays they're doing Talking Wrestling. So Saturdays is Talking to Teacups. Thursdays are Talking Wrestling, excuse me. And then Monday and Wednesdays during the summer they were great. Those were my live stream days. I know during school session and such, not so great. But for those who can join, like I said, I appreciate. And then I started this thing where I do like Amazon gift cards at the end, just to thank you for joining. So I kind of like that too. I got that from this fitness YouTuber me and my wife watch, Grow with Joe. She's gonna end up doing it. I don't think she does it anymore. She's big now. She don't need to do it. So like, oh, okay, I'll do it. I don't have much to give, but you know, it'll be a small little token of appreciation. Cause I'd watch, like, if I try to think of it in the terms of a viewer, like what would I watch? And if I like the streamer or YouTuber, whatever you want to call me, I'd be like, oh cool, he's giving away something. Like, it's not much, but I appreciate that. Like, I'm just watching this video, supporting him, hanging out with him in chat. So I just try to look at it from both sides. And I'll try to get a little bit more consistent if I don't have Little Cypher. Little Cypher is always keeping me busy. I can just carve out at least 2 hours of a stream. Also, I didn't know the average time people stream for. I was like, is it an hour? Is that how this works? Is it more than that? Because games are long. Playing Hogwarts Legacy, that was long. I was doing maybe 1 hour episodes. I'm like, yo, this is forever. How long is this game? 50 hours? Oh, side quest too. So I'm like, oh, I want to experience all of this. And then I don't really play it off camera because I want to have everything on stream. So I'm like, I can't really progress. It's still a 3 hour thing. So I've come up with a happy middle ground. That's what this is. You see right now. Usually I'll try to record content that'll make it easier. Record my audio. This one I forgot to do it. I was just playing quiet and silently. I think I had to do it because Little Cypher was making noise in my background. So I'll play the game, hopefully record commentary, and then we'll do a live stream, and I'll just watch the video while being able to talk. That way I can talk freely like how I'm doing now, because you see I'm way more talkative than when I was playing any other game on live, just because it's easier. It's already being played. I already know what's happening. I can react to it. So this is much easier for me, much better. I can be a lot more engaging than trying to literally juggle multiple things at one time, which is a little bit difficult for me. Very laser. Oh, and if you're wondering what's on screen, I am in the Shroud right now, and that's the rest pod, so you can go to that to recover your Shroud, like your ability to stay within the Shroud. I am trying to now clear this zone of enemies, so I'm just looking for where do I go to clear this zone of enemies. It says clear the elixir well. So clear that elixir well, enemies don't spawn there anymore, so it makes the Shroud a little bit more safer. That's what I'm trying to do. Just so people watching this video post live stream are like, yo, what is he talking about? He's going off on a tangent. I'm just explaining what's happening on screen. It's easier to do when I'm I can talk about the game. Hey, just died. And the cool thing is, it gives you a little spot to pick up your stuff. So it lets you know where your stuff is at so you can get it. I was saying, commenting on the video and just explaining like I'm gonna get back into live streaming if I don't have Little Cypher with me, and then even if I do, I can try to pre-record. That's the best way to do it, pre-record and then come back. So I'm trying to pick up my, I guess, totem. Got it. That's what that was. I got wrecked. Get wrecked. That's the kill. You see me getting from distance now? Using my Expelliarmus Patronum! Sorry, I like the little wand. Excited for Hogwarts Legacy is going to get a sequel allegedly where it's going to you can actually play Quidditch. I think they said that Quidditch game might be its own separate game. It's been a while since I've looked at the rumors, because on the first Hogwarts Legacy, Quidditch was down for that season in that game. I guess they wanted to get the game out, ahead of time. But Quidditch is either going to be its own separate game, multiplayer of course, or it's going to be built into the sequel. I think they're going to make it its own separate game first, just so they can have another game come out within 2 to 3 years, because game development, now that games have good graphics and big worlds, they take 5 years. 5 years plus just to make. Look at this guy hiding up here. What you was finna do? You gonna move? Oh, see, watch your boys. Got him. Don't even worry about it. smart because he definitely got the murder. Yep. And I've fallen. That's on me. That is a 100% on me. Talking about Lego Harry Potter or something else? I think you're talking about Lego Harry Potter. I've only played the beginning of it, one through 4. I didn't get a chance to finish it. It came out and they still didn't have voice acting, so I didn't like it as much. They were doing just like talking like The Sims and miming everything. So the earlier Lego games, I didn't really like it when they did that. I think that one also, if you're talking about Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4, blah blah blah, that one also didn't have it where the screen split if you went away from your second player. Because I can remember Star Wars, you had to stay on the same screen, the first one. Now on the remake one, you can split the screen and go a little further from each other. Oh, Skywalker Saga is great, great. Once I get more time, I'm going to start reviewing like all the games in my backlog. It'll be like, oh, is this game still good in this year? That kind of review. Because I know most people want to see reviews for like newer games, but I'm just getting my practice with reviews. But yeah, Skywalker Saga was really good. The next game that I hope they're working on, but probably not, would be or what's it called? Like Lego Batman 4, not 3. Lego Batman 4. It could be Marvel if they want to, but I think DC needs a win right now. So make that open world, different locations you can go to, just like Skywalker Saga. Voice acting, they can do an original story like they did with Lego Batman 3. So yeah, I'm with that. And if they do Marvel, that's great too. I'm 100% down for Marvel, obviously. Screen, you can see we've made it into the depths, and that is the elixir well. But before we can get there, we got a big board. We got the Fell Thunderbolt. Oh my god, look at this. Dark Souls top, baby. Dark Souls top. This guy is huge. Some sword thing like crazy. Now I'm trash at Dark Souls, so I'm glad this is much easier. So, man, you see that one hit? Stunned and half my health, more than half my health. It's about to be over for me. Yeah, I gotta do advantage. Yeah, DC supervillains have voice acting. Yep. Now imagine that with like crazy execution. Even then, it's still crazy. Dang, I got hit again. This is really fun. And so was Marvel. Marvel had voice acting. Whatever the full name was. Alright, we got him. We beat him. That had voice acting too. Voice acting and exploration. So they were all good. I was just saying with that new Lego treatment, like how they did with Skywalker Saga, it'd be crazy. Oh, you know what Saga? They can call it Lego Marvel Avengers The Infinity Saga. They can do that. Bam. Whatever they're working on is going to be big. But the problem is that I was saying it just takes years to develop. So let them work in peace. Just just destroy that thing. And guess what? You can't destroy it normal. You need a specific type of weapon. So now I got to go all the way back to get a certain type of weapon just to destroy this. Because you can't use a regular axe. You got to use a felling axe, which I didn't build or I didn't craft. Something else. Something else. Look at this. I gotta go all the way back to the blacksmith. And I'm running out of time in the shroud. They finished to kill me. I'm in the shroud with 2 minutes left. Look, under 2 minutes. Caution. It's a cautionary tale. They about to get me. Ooh, Hunter's bow. Looks sick. Made a wrong turn. Supposed to jump through that middle part. I'm starving now. Not in the game. I'm talking about in real life. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make a hoagie after this. Hoagie with some chips. That's how you do it Philly style. I don't know how they do it where y'all from. I forgot what state you said you're from, Ben. I don't know what they do with y'all from, but we eat our hoagies with chips. Actually, you probably don't even know what a hoagie is. A hoagie is a sub. That's probably what y'all call it outside of Philly. It's a sub. It's just a sandwich with lunch meat in it and bread. Or duh. I said sandwich with bread. What other kind of sandwiches there? Dang, you making me hungry. Yo, I felt it in my tummy as he was climbing up. My character was climbing up the ladder. I'm like, wait a second. I've been doing so much talking. My stomach kind of feel a little warm. Feels a little dry. Excuse me, I'm from Pennsylvania. Wait, you from Pennsylvania? Oh, you my mans now, Ben. Now you my mans. Yeah, I didn't know that you was from PA. Nice. Hey, I can't like a comment. Oh, it's not a comment though. What's this? No, that's not it. Then the stupid thing is in my way. They don't have like a pin message. All right, I gotta wait till you say something else because it's all the way at the bottom, so it's not letting me click it. Stop. Hold on. Clicking other wrong things. Oh yeah, because you're still. Let's go. Let me do this. Oh man. There we go. And then move this stupid thing out the way. All right, let me say it one more time. Oh, there we go. Had to move your comment up in the chain, so press pin. I don't know if it actually does it. I pinned it. What else can you do? What is that? Alright, so they have unpin, report, remove, put user in timeout. Oh, you could put people in timeout, yeah. If only I was that popular. Hide user, add moderator. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what pin's gonna do, but I pinned it. Just keep it there at the top or something. Oh, yep. I see it. Excuse me, I'm from Pennsylvania. I know what hoagie is. My man. Gotta do hoagie with chips though. I'm so hungry. I already know what I'm eating. I'm ready. I got hooked up at the store too. The lady, she gave me some extra lunch meat. She's like, "You want to try it?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm greedy. I'm not gonna keep talking about food because now I'm making my own stomach more ready. So I'm not even gonna talk about it. Let's talk about this. Trashed them. We got a deli downtown. The best hoagies, hot or cold or whatever. That's great. I just guessed that I could open that door too. I was just whacking at it. And I think this is where I discover the exploding barrels too. So you can actually dig underground is what's really cool about the game. But it's annoying because now they've buried treasure and you gotta just assume that there's something there. Like see, if you see a red barrel in a video game, I can't wait to do my top 10 videos. It's gonna be like top 10 like cliche things in video games or like game tropes that are just red barrels. They mean explosive. So yeah, watch this. Does my dumb self throw it or shoot it? I don't remember. Let me see. Okay, good. I'm stepping back. Pulling out it. Yeah, there we go. Pulling out the bow. Bang. And then look, treasure. Now see, that's annoying because you never know what treasure's gonna be. So you might as well just shoot every red barrel that you see. And look at this sword, Lightbringer. Let's go. Put that in the hot bar. Oh, I can't pick it up. I gotta clean up some inventory space. Eat some food. Backpack's still full. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it sorted out. We're gonna get it sorted out right now. There we go. Ooh. This looks like something from Zelda. Let's go. So now remember, I have to go back to the campsite, talk to the blacksmith, create a felling axe, and then go all the way back to the Shroud Well and destroy that Shroud Well with that specific tool. So yeah, solo, this definitely plays like a Dragon's Dogma. The only thing I would say that makes Dragon's Dogma different is that Dragon's Dogma, you can climb on top of enemies. Well, they have bigger enemies too. So you'll fight, you know, a Cyclops. You'll fight a, what is the creature that has the face of a lion, wings, and the tail of a scorpion? I cannot remember the name of that. It's a Greek mythology creature. It's definitely not Minotaur. Dang, it's off the tip of my head. Alright, Ben, trivia question, history question. Well, fake history, but still history. In Greek mythology, what is the name of the creature with the head of a lion, the wings, I want to say that wings, and then the tail of a scorpion? What is the name of that creature? That's what you can climb. Could you climb that on the beginning mission, like when it's teaching you how to play the game? It says, oh, we have different play styles. You can use arrows. As you can Griffin. Is it? No, Griffin makes me think just wings. Damn. All right, now I gotta look this up. I thought you was gonna know. Let me Google it. It might be Griffin. All right. Lion. Oh, body of eagle. A body of goat, tail of serpent. It is a, oh, chimera. Oh, manticore. Okay, manticore. I pulled up chimera, but this one's different because this one has head of lion, body of goat, which is not the same thing I was talking about. And then tail of serpent. Yeah. This chimera is completely different because the tail's not a scorpion. It just, ew, it's an ugly creature. Let me look up manticore. Oh, they even have manticore versus chimera. Okay, good. So they know that they're two separate things, which is interesting. So yeah, manticore is much closer to what I was talking about.
Looking good.
And they have a sphinx. Oh, okay. Yeah, the chimera is so dumb. It's two heads. It's the goat head, like right on top of the lion's head with the tail of a snake. I mean, I wouldn't fight it. I wouldn't mess with it. The manticore, oh, that should be a podcast question. What would you rather fight? Now I gotta write that down. All right, I gotta write something down real fast. I gotta write it down for next podcast. Give me a moment. Sorry, sometimes inspiration just hits you. Pop-ups. Here we go. Which creature from Greek mythology would you rather face? A chimera or a manticore? Alright, I got it. I wrote it down. I will ask the audience first to see what they think. Which is just Ben. What would you rather fight? The manticore, which is head of lion, wings of an eagle, and tail of a scorpion, or chimera, head of lion, body of goat, which is just a goat head over top of it, and tail of a snake, serpent. And you gotta fight it. You gotta kill it too. You have to slay this beast. Which would you rather be, you know, in charge of having to slay to save the town or whatever? Me personally, I'm choosing the Manticore, because it's not 3 different heads coming at me at one time, because that's 3 brains all thinking in unison. Even though this is basically a lion that can fly and sting and scratch, it's still one brain. Yeah, it's one set of eyeballs, 2 eyes. With the Chimera, you got 3 heads. Nope. You trying to fight the lion? Bang. You talking about you gotta think this through. You telling you, I just gave you the whole game plan. One creature has 1 brain. That's the Manticore. The Chimera got 3 brains. I'm not fighting something that got an advantage over me like that. The goat's probably not pointless. The goat's useless. So as long as you can survive a goat, and if you think you can survive a serpent, then maybe you do have a chance against the Chimera. Just because I just don't trust a snake. A snake is like, oh, quick, bite you up. The goat, it doesn't have no reach. There's no arms. It's just the head. The lion is all you gotta worry about. So they put lion, so it just depends on what you think. A flying lion or a lion that's got a snake that can bite you. With the goat that can headbutt you if somehow you slow. So let me know you get some. Mine's is Manticore. I'm sorry. Yeah, Manticore. Mine's is Manticore. Bare fist? No. You're gonna die. Talking about bare fist. You get a sword and shield. We ain't gonna do you like that. They're way too strong. Sword and shield. Gotta be a Manticore though. Yes, I agree with you. Gotta be Manticore. But no, not bare fist. Yo, that's too crazy. Oh, and if you're wondering, I have to get the materials to make the fallen axe, even though I don't know if it's just an early access thing where it gives it a different name, Scrappy Axe, but yeah. I was going for Chimera, feel confident enough, and that's better bragging rights. It is better bragging rights. My man. I'm very curious to know what my podcast co-host is going to say. That's going to be on the next podcast. Not the one for... What's the next one coming out? The 3rd? Yeah, on Saturday. Because that one we already previously recorded. But the one for after that on the 10th. Yeah, on the 10th. Oh, but the 10th is my game night. Will I do a podcast? We're going to see. I think I might. Because that's early in the morning. But yeah, I wanted to play like charades before Super Bowl. Well, the Super Bowl was the 11th, but I wanted to play charades, and I wanted to do like a Valentine's Day game night, so like couples game night basically. I did not send out a lot of invitations, so I don't know if I'm even going to have it, just because I'm pretty last minute. Like I said, I've been busy, but we'll see. Charades, and I did download Jackbox Party Pack, so I have that. I really like that game. That's fun for game nights. Mario Party, that's pretty simple. The thing is, you gotta balance it out because a lot of the girls, they don't play most of the games the guys play, so you gotta balance it out with some board games. Maybe Game of Life. Monopoly is just too long, so I don't think Monopoly's gonna make it into the rotation. Oh, here's what I'm trying to build at. Am I building the chest right now? I'm just going straight to the fallen axe. Yep, building the chest. So my inventory, I ran out of space. I needed to go get some space. Who did you want at Super Bowl? Well, who did I want at the Super Bowl is Eagles. Who do I think is going to win right now? Let me just see who they're going up against. I'll look it up real quick. But I wanted my Eagles to go to the Super Bowl, but they had a great first half of the season, and then they started messing up. Their last game, the one where they got eliminated, man, it was embarrassing. We got blown out. The Eagles were it was either 3 or 7 to 40. It was such an embarrassing game. But Chiefs versus the Niners, I'm gonna go for the Niners. Chiefs already won last year. I don't want them to win again. Why? So, was it Jason Kelsey can have his romantic moment and propose to what's her name? Taylor Swift? No, I don't care for it. No. If anything, he should lose and she should comfort him and then he should propose, which would be dumb, but it'd be storybook and do it like that. But that's if they win. It's whoever the best team is or luckiest team is that doesn't have injuries, because really it's not even about best at that point. It's a game of attrition. You're battling for 16 weeks. I believe that's how long the season is, and within that 16 weeks someone is going to get injured because you're crashing into each other constantly and you're getting concussions or risking concussions. So it's not even really about best team. Like, this is the team that's gets the least amount of injuries. I was thinking he'd do that too. Yeah, oh, he's definitely got to propose. It's cliche, but it's like romantic at the same time. You're gonna have all these cameras on you, but I feel like it'd be way too fast. Like, they dated for what, a year? Maybe a couple months? Not even a full year, I don't think. I don't know, because I ain't really been following T Swift. But that's very soon. You gotta hang out with a person for like 2-3 years before you try to drop the proposal on them. Like, come on. Oh, never mind. They just engaged. I forgot. Engaged is not married. My bad. Engaged mean you like getting ready to get married. So yeah, he could propose to her. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because you can be engaged for 2 years, which is a long time, but you can. You can even be engaged for 3 years. Now you just, at that point, you're procrastinating. I think I was engaged to my wife for like 5 years. And it was like, damn, we gotta eventually get downtown to get these paperwork filled out. We gotta just go to Vegas real fast. We were just so busy. But yeah, I want the 49ers to. I don't really care about New Orleans because I don't care about either team. But give me 49ers just because the Chiefs beat the Eagles last year. So. What's that? What's the Vegas law? If you get married in Vegas, it's not a real marriage anymore? It's like null and void once you leave Vegas? Oh, yep, that's what you're talking about. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So if you get married in Vegas, you're no longer considered married in any other state. Gotcha. Oh no, you can't stop at the sidewalk. I believe I don't get arrested. Interesting. When I went to Vegas, I didn't really drive or have to drive. I walked around, and I thought it was really. We were on the strip, and it was really cool because instead of crossing the street and slowing down traffic, they had bridges or overhanging walkways, arches. So I was like, oh, every city should have that. But then again, every city doesn't have a big old strip, so you don't need it. But I was like, why do we even waste time stopping cars anyway? So yeah, that it was like a walkway, so you don't actually stop traffic. You go over top of it, and that was great. As a person who doesn't drink, every store sold alcohol in Vegas, and I was like, that's so weird to me. So when I went to Walgreens or CVS, alcohol, like luggage and stuff too, like luggage suitcases you could buy. I was like, okay, I guess. Well, I don't know why you would buy it from Vegas, because like if you already traveled to Vegas, do you need another suitcase? And I guess you do, because you might get some winnings at the casino. I don't remember if I played it. I don't think I did play anything. When I first went to Vegas, I was just turning 21, and I'm a nerd and a prude, so I didn't really divulge or go into any of that stuff. I was there for GameStop conference, so a lot of the other like people that were older than me were loving it. They were there, and they was like, "Oh, you got a drink, you got a drink." Like, I got handed so many drinks and offered so many drinks. I'm like, it's nasty. It tastes like Listerine. I don't like none of this. I don't know. I'm boring. Very boring. Straight edge. Call me CM Punk. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I just run out of breath at WrestleMania. No, sorry. I just run out of breath at Royal Rumble. Oh, shots fired. Ben, I don't know if you're a wrestling fan, but that's a shot. I took a shot. I took a little swipe at CM Punk. I like CM Punk though. I just want it this way. It's all love, Mr. Punk. It's all love. They were saying, if you're not a wrestling fan, let me fill you in. They were saying CM Punk had his first televised match yesterday. What's today? He had his first televised match. Wednesday? No, on Saturday at Royal Rumble, and they were saying he looked tired, like he got tired too fast. Because you're wrestling, you running back and forth, and you look up, so you get tired. They call it gas. It looks like he looked like he was gassed. He was out of breath, and he couldn't do certain things that he was supposed to do. I didn't care. I didn't mind. I did want him to win, and he didn't win. He gave it to Cody Rhodes. And I didn't care for that because he already won it last year. I don't want a repeat. I want somebody different. Change up the storyline. And see, now I cleared the area, so it's gonna be less enemies there. I got rid of the Shroud group, so boom, boom, got it. So now I'm just headed back to base, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Next time I play, I get that glider, so I can jump off that cliff and just glide down. Now, I don't know how far you gotta play until you get the gravel. Okay, it's just a basketball. Wait, b-ball is basketball or baseball? You can't do b-ball, because b-ball could be basketball or baseball. I'm going to assume baseball. Tell me if I'm accurate. We're gonna guess. We're gonna see if b-ball. I want to say b-ball is basketball because b-ball sounds like basketball. So I'm gonna say basketball. I'm giving you basketball. It is basketball. Yes. Who's your favorite basketball team, and who's your favorite football team? I meant to put Sixers, not Sixers. I don't watch a lot of basketball. AJ, he watches both. He's more of an athlete. I like football better than basketball anyway, just because football has more contact. It's a lot more dangerous because, like I was saying about the concussions, but basketball back in the 90s had some contact too, like elbows and all that, but then they made the league more safe. Same thing they did with basketball. So even though it's more safe, it's just less entertaining, which is messed up to say. That's interesting. See, I can't get like that. My wife is like that with football. I don't know how she feels about basketball. I know she likes the sport too, but with football, she's like, I don't have a particular team. I just like watching the sport. But I'm like, it's maybe because this is just from her, so I just like, I'm just biased. Even though I don't watch either, I'm like, I'm just biased. I want the hometown to win. But when I'm watching the Super Bowl, then it's like, okay, I just want to see some good plays. That's why people like hockey. If someone scores a goal, you hear a few yells, but as soon as someone throws a punch, everyone stands up their head off. Yo, hockey, I gotta watch hockey. I remember, I thought they got rid of that because I was talking about safe sports. I thought they got rid of that. Like, I've never watched hockey, but I've played the games. So I knew that was in the games, but I thought they got rid of that. I can't believe that's still in hockey. Hockey's the only pure sport, folks. The only pure sport left. They haven't watered down hockey. Oh, that's crazy to say. They watered down the other sports. miniature, you're allowed to fight until someone's on the ground. What? What? I might have to go on a YouTube. See, this is going to distract me. After I do this, I'm going to have to go, wait, you see the time just snap? Like it went from night to day. That's funny. I'm going to have to go on a YouTube just binge of compilations of best hockey fights. Because I want to see some hockey fights now. Behold, a glimmer of strength, Flameborn. Felling the shroud root granted you skill points. Spend them in the skill tree to unlock new wondrous powers. Forget the way of the warrior. What's they forget? Whatever. Forget the way of the warrior, the ranger, and the mage. You must forge your own path. Oh, because it's not set playstyles. I got you. You can mix it up. Skyrim style. Spend a skill point. Unlock something. Alright, let's do it.
Oi!
I
Now
think
get
I'm gonna
out.
wrap it up right here, though. Appreciate you all for hanging out with me. I'm gonna eat hoagie, edit this podcast, and I don't know. I was watching that Netflix movie with Kevin Hart, Lift. I was watching that. Probably put an article on the website. If you guys didn't already know, I do have a website too, cypherspit.com. Put some articles up on there. All right. Well, I don't need that part. So thank you for watching. And as always, you know how we've been doing it lately with these Monday and Wednesdays live streams. At the end of the video, we do a little giveaway. So here's that Amazon gift card. Thank you for making it into the end. I appreciate you guys. God love hoagies at 3 o'clock. Let me see, it's 3 o'clock? Oh, bet. That's perfect timing. Lunchtime. Let's go. All right. Thank you. Like I said, real talk. I do appreciate you guys. I hope to keep these going and keep these up and do more of these. It's just a little small token of my appreciation. But like I said, I really appreciate it. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm just so grateful to be able to do this and just have you guys check it out. I'm having fun with it, so don't think I'm not having fun with it. I certainly am. If my voice coming off monotone, that's just how I sound right now. But I really do enjoy this. I love games. I love gaming. I love movies. So I really appreciate this. I'm not one of those YouTubers who's like, oh, he's just doing it as a job. No, this is the best job I could ever have. Second best being GameStop, but then GameStop had its ups and downs too. So this is my niche, my industry. This is what I love. All right, I'm rambling. I love y'all guys.